question layout. The question layouts that I would like to address are the text graphic type and the text entry type. So in my block, I'm going to go ahead and add a few new questions, a couple of text graphic ones, and then I'm going to add a text entry. And the difference between these might be obvious at first glance. It's the text entry. You have a field where the participant can answer anything that you write here. Here, you don't have the field for response. I'm going to show you how to add some media with these. You have the choice of content type. For text graphic, you can put text in there, obviously, but you can also do a graphic file or just a regular file, such as a downloadable movie file, maybe even PDF. I haven't tried that, but probably. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you how to embed some HTML into these, so you have a really nice looking movie file for your respondent. So starting out with this, I'm just going to type, please take a look at this picture. And then I'm going to go ahead up here to the left navigation. This is our text graphic question layout. And then the content type, I'm going to select from the drop down the second option, which is graphic. Click on select a graphic to use for this question. And then I have in my library, it comes up all the graphic files that I can add. This is, I can't remember if this is a GIF file or a PNG, I apologize. But I'm going to select this one. And what you can do, instead of doing a preview up here of the whole entire survey, if you just want to glance at it, you select within the question the three dots, and then from this drop down select preview question, and you just get a good idea of what it looks like in advance. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do an embedded HTML movie. So please take a look at this movie. And if you notice, as I type into the text graphic question, that we have these tabs that come up. I'm going to go ahead and select the HTML view tab, so I can go into the HTML view mode. And then I copied, in YouTube and other video sites, you might be aware that you can, you have the option of selecting the HTML raw code to embed. And so that's what this is here. I went to YouTube and just copied the code. And then I'm going to paste it here. And it shows up right away very nicely. And then do a quick preview. Look at it, all its majesty. So, okay, awesome. And then the next one is, if I click on it, I know again the nature of the next one shows up here in the question type. It's a text entry question. I'm just going to say, what is your favorite movie? Okay. And notice the HTML view comes up, tab view comes up here. So you could do the same thing that you did with the text graphic questions here, but you have this added field. The difference is you have this field where the participant can respond to the question. And about this field, So you can define the size of it. Sometimes I noticed that it was very small. I accidentally placed a question out there like this, and then it makes it so the participant has a hard time answering the question. So just make sure that you're aware of the design, like how big it needs to be. If you want an essay response or something that's like along the lines of a paragraph, that you make this bigger. So you can expand it out like this vertically, and I mean horizontally. And then here, for the text type, I want to define this as a multiple line box, which gives me more area. That should be like, tell me about your favorite movie, if it's going to be that size. So describe your favorite movie. Encouraging them to discuss. And then so you have a larger box with multiple lines and the text type. The essay text box. And then this is interesting. This is, you can embed a password authentication. We're not going to do that at this time. And then the add requirements, if you toggle it to on, you can do the same thing as you did with the multiple choice. You can force response or just prompt them to respond. If you want to add a validation, this is a character validation. Say you wanted them to really expound on their favorite movie, and then so you would say a minimum of 100 characters, or else they'll get a red message that won't let them proceed. And you can also do an interval, like a character range from 100 to 1,000 characters. You really want them to write a lot, so about their favorite movie. So and let's go ahead and do a preview of the entire block this time. And I'm not going to do a preview of the whole survey, because we'll be reviewing all the former questions. Just for the sake of designing this quickly, I'm going to go ahead and just preview the block. And so I come up here to the block level, click on these three dots, and I'm going to preview the block as it is. Please take a look at this picture. Please take a look at this movie clip. Oh my God, scary. Okay, and then describe your favorite movie. Godzilla. But so, and then see, my response must be at least, so that our validation is working. So I have to, if I want to proceed, I'm going to have to write a lot more than that. And then quick pro tip: you can, if you're testing out your entire survey, you just want to review your entire survey, you don't want to be blocked by your validations that you put in place, you can put ignore validation, and then you can proceed. Done. Okay. And there was something else that I wanted to show, and I can't remember what it was, so I'll have to do it in the next video. Peace. Okay, I remembered what it was that I wanted to show real quick, to just show in YouTube where to fetch the HTML. Lower right hand corner, you see the menu options. I'm going to click share, and then simply click on the white embed icon, and then a lower right hand corner of this window, click copy, and now you have the HTML embed information copied to your clipboard and ready to go, and you could put it into Qualtrics as an embedded video the way I demonstrated earlier. Alrighty.